Hello guys, this morning I am starting off with a big 32-ounce jar of lemon water. I've been drinking lemon water for years and it's amazing that 12 years later I'm still here with my big mason jars. For breakfast I'm working this morning, so I decided to chop up 3 bananas and 1 huge mango. This mango is just so beautiful. I love mango season. Usually I'll have a juice for breakfast, but I didn't really have a lot of time to juice this morning, nor would I have time to clean my juicer. So I just went ahead and chopped all these bananas up and the mango, and I also added about 2 dates. So I am out from work and I decided to go for a run. It was 1 p.m. The trail was empty but super gorgeous. I've ran in the heat before, usually at like 5 or 6, and I did this for a very long time. But this was when I had my heat stroke scare. So let's go ahead and listen to what I have to say.
I chose today because there was a lot of haze and some clouds, and I went to a hiking trail that I thought was going to have a lot of shade, but when you're actually running it's not that much shade. So I also tried some new trails in the park, and before my run I had a banana and I had about the equivalent of 3 medjool dates, and then during my run 30 minutes in I had another date, and now I am gonna go home and make my smoothie. Thankfully the hiking trail is super close to home, so I'm not too far out, but yeah, just gonna listen to my fiance's advice next time and run at 6:30 or 7. I was just super excited because yesterday was a rest day and I work really early in the mornings, so didn't have time to run in the morning, but I think tomorrow I'll do like a sprint run before I go to work really quick. And yeah, so now I'll just show you guys what I'm gonna have for lunch.
Hey guys, so I just wanted to come on here and talk about my experience with the heat stroke. So normally in the summers, I never run in the afternoons. And the reason why this seemed most doable for me was because I teach from like 8:30 to about 12:30. I don't come home until about 1 or 2. And usually I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot of writing work, I have assignments, I have revisions, I have other projects that I'm working on for school. I have a fiance, you know, so I'm busy. Like I am busy in the apartment. And so I like to just get my runs out of the way. So yesterday I went for a run, as you guys saw. It was the afternoon. I thought I could do it because I hadn't been outside in July at 1 p.m. in a really long time. So I definitely overestimated myself.
And yeah, it was super hot. It was maybe about 96 degrees. With the humidity, it feels like maybe 102, 103. And I was like, "Oh, okay, I come from a background of hot yoga. I've done hot yoga all the time. This is easy. I can do it." And it was rough. I tried going for about 7 miles, only did 5. And on the 5th mile, right after I had wet my cap with water from my camel pack, about 20 minutes after, I stopped sweating. There was no more sweat on my arms or my legs, and I got goosebumps, so I stopped. If I would have kept running, I would have definitely have had a heat stroke. Those are signs of a heat stroke when you stop sweating and when you start getting chilly. There was no reason for me to get goosebumps on my run in 100-degree weather. So that terrified me. Thankfully, we live really close to a trail. So I walked home. I walked home maybe like 4 minutes and everything was fine. I was fine. I started sweating again once I got back inside the apartment. But yeah, it took a long time for me to rehydrate. It took a long time for me to stop sweating once I got in a cool place. And just take this as your reminder if you're marathon training or you're just running for fun, to just not go outside at 1 p.m. Just don't do it. I've learned my lesson. I don't think I've ever ran at 1 p.m. I've gone for runs at around 5 or 6 in the summer, and I think that's something with proper daily hydration and a lot of practice that you can build yourself up to. When I was younger, like maybe 3 or 4 years ago, going on runs at 5 p.m. was normal because of my work schedule, so I could easily do that. And one of the reasons why I thought I could do it this time was because the trail was shaded, but there were a lot of parts that weren't shaded, and those parts really hit me hard. Like it was tough. So take this lesson from me. Do not go and run. Please listen to your body, listen to the signs. Hydrate, electrolytes, so important. I am a firm believer in electrolytes, not just for hydration, but for many other bodily processes as well. So yeah, that's what happened. I'm totally fine. I woke up extra early this morning and went for a run, so I will be sticking to my morning runs because even in the evenings, the Texas heat is still lingering on the concrete and on the limestone, and it still feels like 100 degrees outside. So I can't do that either. Here in Texas, if you're marathon training, best bet is to just run in the morning. So I hope you guys stay safe and take care.
Now that we got the scary part out of the way, I decided to have an extra banana in my smoothie. So now I am having a 4-banana smoothie with some frozen strawberries and some Sun Warrior collagen building protein. I have noticed such a difference using this protein. My skin is super clear. I have not used acne medication in a really long time. I'm super happy with this protein. And now that I am actually running longer distances, I am trying to get myself used to adding more fruit into my smoothies. There's a lot of fear here, a lot of fear from my adolescent years and my teenage years and a lot of the influencing that I've heard of, but I am trying. Thank you guys so much for watching my video today, for still supporting me. I love you guys. This has been really fun. I love getting to share these nutrition tips and marathon training, and I am just feeling so much more confident with my nutrition, with my fitness regime. I'm just feeling amazing. Despite this scare and despite other things that have happened in the past, I feel a lot more resilient than I did when I was younger. So yeah, I'm just really happy to share this with you, and we'll see where it takes me. If you liked what you saw today, don't forget to like and subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys soon.